On today's episode, we'll be talking a little bit about New Revolution and some of their needs and must-dos to come out of the last 4 games. Aiden will also be talking a little bit about some news that came out recently from the 49ers about Brandon Ayuk.
What is going on with Revolution?
Yeah, so it was a disappointing start to the season. New Revolution losing the 4 straight regular season games in a row. And to be honest with you, is very disgraceful. It's just bad. We're playing bad soccer all around. And, 4 weeks and we still haven't seen any change. It's just embarrassing. It just shows how much our coaching staff doesn't want to adapt to different strategies on the field. And on top of that, it just shows how awful our offense is right now. We're currently bottom of the East, probably one of the worst teams in the MLS right now. And we currently have 3 goals and 10 goals, 3 goals for us, 10 goals against us. That ain't cutting it. Like, I'm sorry. That is the worst stat line you could ever have. Our defense is honestly playing really good, and it doesn't show for that because we have 3 goals for us and 10 goals against us. We're not making our team look good if we can't score goals, and it's just it's bad. It's all around bad.
What need to change?
Yeah. So for starters, we just need a formation change. This one striker formation up at the top, it's just not working. We need to go back to what we had previously, which was two striker forwards, our front line, and we had wingers coming up supporting our 2 strikers, and that worked a lot last season, and it showed. Like even the last few seasons, we were very good up front when we used 2 strikers. And again, this formation with the 1 striker up top with Vrioni. I'm sorry, but Vrioni, awesome dude. He's great and all, but it's just like he's not that guy. He's not. He makes runs here and there off the ball that make sense, but then there's times where we just don't know what the hell he's doing, and we can't do anything about it. That's Vrioni's decision. That is our coaching staff's decision as to why is it that we only have a 1 striker formation and we have Vrioni as a striker. Now, don't get me wrong, Vrioni has been clutch in a lot of cases. However, he's not that striker. He doesn't score goals for us. We need a striker who's going to score goals for us. I don't know who that would be in. I don't know if that means we have to go to Spain and pull somebody from there, or we need to find a young guy who's going to come in and be that striker to score us goals. Because it seems like right now that we need a new striker to fill in that spot. It's just embarrassing play right now, and I don't like being a Revolution fan right now. But we have to. We have to go through the struggles because ultimately it's not going to be, in the end, we could get a MLS Cup. But that might not happen right now with the team we're playing like how they are right now. So, Aiden, what do you think of the New England Revolution's needs? Like, what do you think they need to do?
A striker?
You think they're going to need a new striker?
Yeah.
And what else do you think they need to do? I kind of touched on it earlier probably, but what do you think?
Change the formation.
Like their attacking formation as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree too. It's that 1 striker formation is not working. I forgot what the formation they used last game, but again, they're still only using 1 striker, and we're not utilizing. We're not making good runs. We're not moving on and off the ball well up front. It seems as though everything's just everywhere, and we cannot get things done. Is that right, Aiden? Sound about right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go into a little bit about the news with Ayuk. So where do you think Ayuk could go, Aiden? I know there was 5 different teams that were rumored for him to go to. What are those teams?
Pittsburgh, the Cardinals, the Panthers, Chargers, and Panthers?
Yeah, the Patriots, right?
The
I think is what it
Patriots.
was.
Yeah.
So like, what team do you think he could go to out of those 5 teams? What's the most likely best scenario for Ayuk if he does get traded?
Pittsburgh is one.
Yep. Do you know why Pittsburgh could be the reason, or could be the reason he goes? I know that I did read that he's been saying he wants to go to Pittsburgh. Like that's a team he wants to play for. And obviously there's a couple reasons why we could say that he could go to Pittsburgh. I mean, what are those reasons? Do you know? I mean, didn't they recently get Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they also got Justin Fields over, right, as a backup or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Or no, is it Kenny Pickett? Never mind. No, it was Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett's been there. What am I talking about? Yeah, but with having Russell Wilson, he's at Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Russell Wilson now.
Yeah.
Is that a good decision to go to with having, being that top wide receiver, playing for Russell Wilson now? It is a downgrade a little bit. I mean, you're going from Brock Purdy to Russell Wilson. Like that's, I don't know. I wouldn't want to leave the Niners to begin with because I mean, if I'm already the number 1 wide receiver at the Niners, why would I go to another team and be a number 1 wide receiver just for a quarterback who isn't as skilled as the one that I was previously with? What are other thoughts? Like, what would happen if Ayuk did end up going to another team? What do you think? Who do you think you could pick up if Ayuk ended up getting traded?
We got Gavin Winley, Mike Evans, Michael Jr. T. Higgins.
Yeah. So, who do you think out of those guys? Do you think those are like solid picks to be moved over to the Niners if Ayuk did end up going?
Yeah.
Yeah, like those are gonna be the best choices, right?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else to add in? I mean, I know that, obviously we could talk a little bit about the Inter Miami. They're still playing good like always,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
What are you? We got a lot going for this upcoming season. We're still gonna be Revolution fans, right? Even though you want to root for Inter Miami, and you might not, you might have a something coming your way. But I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be funny. Yeah, stay tuned for next episode. We might do a little video of Aiden's unboxing of his new gift that I got him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny. I kind of implied it in our last episode.
Yeah.
And he's going to get a kick out of it. You guys will see some footage and video of his reaction to his gift that I got him. And it's going to be hilarious. The only hint I'm going to add to this the end of this podcast is that the number involved is going to be between 1 and 10. That is all I'm going to say. And on top of that, it may involve pink. So we're going to leave it at that. You have anything else to add in?
Last time I said this, Revolution, let's ride.
Yeah. You also want to say anything for the Niners?
Niners, let's ride too.
Let's ride too. All right.
Ride to the Super Bowl again.
Ride to the Super Bowl. That's right. Right. All right. And we gotta see if New England can pick up the next win. We really gotta root for them, right?
Yeah.
They really gotta get this next win, guys. Because, oh my God, I don't know what I will do if I have to talk about another loss for the New Revolution, because I can't stand having to talk about them constantly losing now. It's not fun. I like winning.
Yeah.
And now we don't win. And now we're dead last. So, we went from first to dead last in the matter of 2 seasons because, our coach. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for our next episode next week. We'll be talking a little bit about the New Revolutions game this weekend. Me and Aiden are going to be separated. I'll still stay tuned into the game. Aiden's going to be watching the game. And I hope you guys go and enjoy your time, enjoy your night on Saturday. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But it's going to be an awesome game, and we're looking forward to it, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm your host, Corey Raftery.
I'm your backup.
No, not backup. What? What are you talking about? Nah. Supposed to say I'm your host, Aiden
I'm
Raftery.
your host,
Come on,
Aiden
Aiden.
Raftery.
All right. I'm your host, Corey Raftery.
I'm your Aiden host.
Oh, for God's sake, he did it again. Oh, boy. Oh, man. All right. I'm your host, Corey Raftery.
And Aiden host.
Oh, he did it again. All right, guys. I'm your host, Corey Raftery. This is your host, Aiden Raftery. We'll catch you in the next episode.